The inspiration slide library that's provided by SlideHub gives you access to a large catalog of high quality visuals that you can incorporate into your slides. I want to show how that works by using this funnel example here. We want to turn these forwards here into a funnel to complete this slide. So you go to the library here, and here you can search. You can either search by category, or you can simply search up here to find what you're looking for. So I can search for funnel to find a lot of funnels. But let's try to go through the category search as well. So we click funnels, and then I know that I have 4 layers in my funnel, so I want to click what's called the 4 bullets here. And maybe I know that I want a vertical flow. So now I'm really narrowed in on the solutions that could work for me here at this given time. So then you can insert it, and then of course, just to show you can ungroup everything. So now you have a completely editable PowerPoint shape that you can continue from. But let's copy that over, and then you can start incorporating your words into this model, and then you're good to go. It's important to note that when you're searching for content up here in the slide library, you're searching through the categories, the subcategories, also the tags and individual slides, and then of course the content itself. When you insert slide, you have different insert options. So you can open in a new presentation, and you can insert and adjust it to the template, which is the default. But you can also insert it, but then keep the existing template if that's needed. You can also insert multiple slides. So you can see I've now selected multiple slides, and then there's a pop-up down here where you can insert the selected slides with the same adjustments that I just went through. Then you have a few different options for your tool. So you can, for example, use this function here to show each slide in a bigger view here or here. You can also add slides to your favorite by clicking the star, and then find the favorites up here. You can also see which slides you have downloaded recently, so that might be helpful for you to find some slides quickly. Or you can go to the most popular slides to see what other people find helpful. That could be a good way to explore. You can also look at the recently added and find out what have we recently been adding to the library, so you can stay up to date on what's there. Very soon we're launching a feature where you can toggle between widescreen format and A4 format. That will be quite helpful to find the slides in the format that fits your template. This library is updated every month with new slides and illustrations. The way we find out what to build is by our users requesting specific things that they would like to see in the library, and you can help with that as well here by going and providing an instruction, and then we will put it into a backlog and make sure it gets done. The other way that we figure out what needs to be done is that we actually track the searches from our clients here. There might be some cases where the default color conversion does not really work out with your template. In that case, you can define your own color mapping by going to the select color theme here and enable custom coloring. And then you can create your own, or you can select which one you want to use from the active list. So let's see how that looks here using the funnel example. You insert it, and now you use, instead of the color theme of the presentation, you use the one that you have just